That'll work. That'll do, pig. Alright, let me check if my, okay, that's still working. Cool. Oh, my legs are sore. I, got some new biking shoes, and I've been wearing them the last few days, and my foot won't bend, just my ankle, so I have, like, shin splints, really bad. And I went on a, which isn't very far, but went on a 5-mile bike ride yesterday. And yeah, it didn't help. It did not help. Alright, we're gonna get all amped up for some Tony. Bring up comments. I gotta, I 50% brought it onto myself, so I'm expecting something. Boom. There's that. Oh, Donna. My tray of ash. Where is my tray? La ash. There it is. Why did my hand smell like bleach? I haven't touched bleach. That's weird. Ooh. God, sucks having no friends now. Oh wait, I still got some. Somebody else has no friends now. That's what it is. It's kind of hard when he ain't got no friends. He put his life to an end, they might remember him then. He crossed the line, there's no turning back. Told the world how he felt with the sound of a gab. He acts like... Alright, we gotta get some stuff. Yeah, if I was a real skater, I'd be playing Skater XL. I guess at least I'm not a fucking fat ass who claims I skateboarded, but probably couldn't fucking ollie up a curb to save their life. For me, I need to upload some skate videos. I mean, I'm not that good anymore, but I'm still good enough to bust out. So I need to get the old GoPro out, get some fucking... Whew. Some flat ground fucking flip trick runs, you know, kick flip, fucking burial flip, fucking shove it, half cap kick flip, and it with a double kick flip, which would be a hard run to do. Looked on damn, I wish I... Of course, if I had Skater XL, I wouldn't have this problem, but on some of the other Tony Hawks, he won't push by X. X will just make you ollie, then you've got to press square to fucking to push. Yeah. But it's still fun. It's still fun. Frog Squatch. That's what that dude was. He was a frog squatch. That's a high Sasquatch. What? Oh, I know what's up. My son was playing last. That's right. Pretty sad when some people call themselves a skateboarder, but they couldn't beat Tony Hawk without using cheats. You gotta cheat on all. Why you gotta cheat on everything? I haven't really, like... I've cheated on Grand Theft Auto. I've used money exploits, but I did it to, like, put them into my businesses and shit, you know? I'm not some fucking douche nozzle that's got fucking $100 billion. It's like, what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that, man? It's one thing to fucking get it to where you make more money, you know, legit. Like, let's see. I did some money exploits. I think I got about $30 million. I dumped that all into my businesses and bought more businesses and upgraded the staff and stuff like that. Like, why would someone want $100 billion on Grand Theft Auto? No, it's not gonna be very fun. Hell, the guy wouldn't even play in an open lobby. Like, what, are you afraid you're gonna get fucking shot by little kids? I get shot by little kids on GTA all the time, man. They're kids, they're good at it. But, oh, I ain't gonna come in unless it's a fucking friend only. I'll come in if it's a friend only. God, annoying as fuck. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we get a fakey tray flip and fucking Smith. Ah, damn, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. If I had Skater XL, that wouldn't have happened. And, I see one person's in here. Comments are open. Feel free to harass me. I love it. Sacked up. I'm live! I'm live! You have to call me. Call me and leave a message. What's he want? Oh, he's really gonna call me now. I'm gonna take a call. I'll be taking a call from my boy. Oh, one watching now. No, I didn't even get a chance to run my mouth to this, who I thought it was. Not as much as I wanted. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. The thing is, too, I'd love to get into an argument with him, just me and him. party rolling still. Un momento. Yep. I've just got no friends now. That's all. I've got friends in no places. It's cool though. I'm getting like a nice clan of enemies that hate me. It's pretty cool. I feel like a superhero when you know, bust so many villains and shit. They all fucking get together to fucking try to bring them down, and it's like a dream team of villains. We got Chaz, Doc, and Bronx. Together they're the fucking... Who knows? Attack it. Attack it. Let's see if it works and I can hear stuff. This might take a second. Un momento. So is my shit being heard now? Alright, I'm heard. So Nips can hear me.
I would have been here a lot sooner, but it took me a minute to get through clearance.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. When you got Doc running customs, dude, you get the full body cavity search treatment.
I had to update everything. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, playing a little Tony Hawk. Kind of fishing for him. I think he was watching for a second, but I guess
I got a weird feeling he blocked your fucking YouTube. I don't know why.
Yeah, he may have. I don't know. I mean, the guy blocked me on Facebook just because we had a disagreement.
You know how, like, when some women are done, they're just done?
Is he really done, though? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't doctor Phil him enough and do a straight-on mental, you know, analysis of him. I knew he was unstable, but just not the degree.
You're up to 3 of you, right?
Alright. Well, oh, in my description, I put that my dad checks my mail. Fucking weirdo.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, here's what really got to me. I thought about it last night. He claims that he's my buddy, and you know he you know knew me very well. Well, he should know when I was 18, I busted my hand on a dude's head and had to have 3 pins put in my fucking wrist. Because occasionally I talk about that, but I've got like scars from the pins in my fucking wrist. You think I got that jacking off at my dad's house? No. I got that when I was 8.
I knew that.
Yeah, I got that when I was 18 trying to fucking prove I was a badass. And guess what? I found out I wasn't. I broke my hand on the guy.
I know, you got 3 fucking titanium rods in your hand.
They took him out, though. They took him out, thank God. Well, I wouldn't have clearance then.
My neighbor had something like that, and they fucking pulled them out. Like, I think you did tell me this once, because you said the same thing. They
pliers.
Took his out with pliers.
Yeah.
And he said when they pulled them out, he almost, like, passed out from, like, being lightheaded.
No.
Something to do with the air getting into it?
I don't know about that, but I know that he did. That Dr. Adams did not tell me that part. He told me, come back in a few days and we'll get the pins removed. I thought maybe like I'd get like a numbing shot or have to put my hand in a glory hole so I didn't have to see it. No, he grabs out like almost, they weren't rusty, but to make it sound better, you know, he pulls out some rusty fucking pliers and fucking one of the pins, the one that was right in the middle that went all the way to my wrist, fucking, he pulled it out and it was like 2 inches long, and like he had to pull hard because he's like, I'm pulling hard because the bone's, you know, wrapped around it. And I'm like, oh God, I felt queasy.
Yeah.
Just knowing that, like...
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah. Even though I've never been in a fight or been beat up. Like, it would be more impressive to have not gotten in a fight all these years and not been beat up. Like... I don't get it.
If that's the case, your name might be Conor McGregor, and you should probably just go join the UFC.
I think that's what he thought I was, like, telling people. I've never promoted, like, that I'm a badass. If anything, I say I'm scrawny and wiry, you know, and I'll hit you, but as soon as you hit me, the fight's done. I'll be begging you to stop. You know, all right, man, you hit me. That really hurt, dude. Like, you win, dude. You win. Like, want to take a selfie? Like, I'll tag you into it. I got my ass beat. Like, don't hit me again, please.
I'll tag you into it. Oh, shit. You got my ass beat by this guy today. That'd be great.
I wish he'd come fight me, because like I said, it'd be a lose-lose situation. He drives 200 miles and beats up someone who's half his size, which is equivalent to me beating up an 80-pound... Wait, no, half my size. 65. That's equivalent to me beating up a 65-pound person.
I was going to say, you'd have to go beat up one of your kids or something.
My son was trying to start a fight with me the other day, but I told him, I was like, son, I've never been in a fight. Like, I don't know what to do.
You'd have to teach me.
Yeah, I'm going to have my 8-year-old teach me how to fight, man. But it's like weird thing. Like, I was friends with him. I had no problems, but it's just... It's so weird that he would just be like, just because I didn't beat the fuck out of that guy, you know, because I didn't fucking... Or kill him, excuse me. That's what he was going to... He would have did. He would have bashed him in the head, and he'd be floating down the river. He was mad that I didn't do that, so he assumed I'd never been in a fight because of it. Maybe it's because I have been in fights, and I understand that. I don't know that guy. I don't know if he's a fucking...
Maybe he's upset that you're not the real Rambo.
Yeah, sorry, Doc. I'm not the real Rambo. Like, I don't just kill on sight. I'm sorry. I have a wife. I have 3 kids. I have stuff to live for, you know.
Finally dawned on him, like, wait a minute, what's this McLeod part?
But to assume that, it's like, dude, I thought we were friends. Like, you've heard the couple times I've told stories, like, I've been in fights. But then he said I bragged about fighting all the time. Like, I've never bragged about it because I'm not good at it, okay? If I was good at it, I would brag. Like Snake Man. Snake Man brags about fighting because he's good. I've seen him do it. Like, he's a cage fighter / street fighter, you know?
Crocodile hunter.
Yeah. He's the real crocodile hunter. Like, he loves lizards, too. You know? And then for him to get so butthurt because I called him a daddy's boy. And all I was trying to say to him is I was like, all right, well, if we're just going to, you know, say things off stupid assumption, then I get a chance to say something then. You said you think I've never been in a fight, I've never been beat up, just going off assumption. Well, now I'm going to go off assumption. You're a daddy's boy, dude. You're like almost 40. You live at home. You're divorced. Your kid's not with you. You're always talking about how your girlfriend's going to take care of you and shit. It sounds like you're playing the fucking system, not working because you don't want to have child support taken out of your system. Or you're not your system, but child support taken out of your shit. And then if you get on military disability, I'm pretty sure that money's protected from child support. So you've got a fucking paycheck every... I met him in real life. There's nothing physically wrong with him. He is fine. He can work. He can work. I had Chinese food with the dude. He walked just fine. And yeah, he kind of looked like a frog if you take a frog and like stand it up and hang it, but that's not a big deal. You can still work.
Just imagining a frog now fucking standing up like that.
Dude, Google image it if you want, man. Like, it's what he looked like, you know.
The Battletoads.
Yeah. He was the one that was claiming he was badass. He was always talking about, man, I'm 6 foot fucking 1, fucking 2, whatever, military clearance. Oh, and then, because there's people watching, and at the end of it, he got mad at me because he's like, you even in the selective service or something like that? And I was like, yeah, when I was 18, I signed up for it. My dad handed me the letter, you know, and he's like, wait, what? And I was like, he's like, your dad checks your mail? And I'm like, well, yeah, I was 18 when I lived with my dad. We had the same P.O. box. Yeah, he hands me my mail. And he thought I was just and I asked him too, I was like, well, you still live with your dad. When your dad goes out to the mailbox and checks the mail, does he not grab your mail? Nope. I'm like, okay, whatever. This is obviously going nowhere. Then he drops...
That was a weird arrangement.
Then he drops out of party chat, and within 2 minutes of me hopping into Let's Take a Dab's party chat, I was just fucking around with Dab. I was like, I wonder if he blocked me on Facebook. He did! He blocked me! He blocked fucking all these guys here fucking on PlayStation, like fucking... all over because he said something stupid. It's all it was. Like, you can't just assume because someone didn't attack somebody or kill someone that they've never been in a fight. It's like, that's weird to say, you know? So I was just calling him out on it, threw my 2 cents in. He got all pissed off, but at the same time, you know, he was driving me crazy. He'd always FaceTime me and, like, look into my eyes, like, oh, let's take a hit, man. It's like, dude, why don't you stay me up in party chat like everybody else? Why do you need to... Why do you need to do that? You know, it's fucking weird. I mean, Snake Man does it, but not. He hits me up in like FaceTime audio. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
I was just about to go in the stream.
Oh, no, it's my headset. I have it somehow working through the TV for shit, and it's not supposed to, so it just like shuts off and doesn't work every 5-10 minutes. I don't know. Super weird.
Yeah, Snake Man looks at you because he wants to skin you. He's like, man, Rambo would make a nice trophy on my wall, I bet.
Well, I'm a few inches taller than him, so he knows if he skinned me, once my skin shrank, it would be a nice tight bodysuit on him.
Perfect size.
Even though his arms are like fucking twice the size of mine, he knows how to stretch the skin accordingly.
It's fucked up.
And he's gonna rob a bank as me.
The ultimate heist. Oh, shit.
That should be on GTA, skin suits and shit. Alright, everybody's leaving now. They heard the drama. That's the drama, guys. You can watch my 20-minute video on it.
Maybe he was thinking you'd come back and say, like, I shouldn't have said that or something. I don't know.
No, he was a daddy's boy. That I actually had some evidence in versus fucking him just saying I've never, which I don't even know why I got that mad about. I got so mad because I'm a small guy and I've had to fight to prove myself. So for someone to say that, kind of pisses me off. It's like, dude, I've got my ass kicked. It sucks, and I kicked some ass. It's hard.
I was always to the understand the military liked little fucking guys because they could shove them in holes and shit like that. They stick in more places.
Oh yeah, I'd hate to be in World War One. They'd have been like, "Here's a shovel. Go tunnel that other side and plant a bomb." God damn it.
It's hard to imagine that tens of millions of people died in like World War One and Two. Like, would you consider wars of today?
No, and then
Think
when you
about
think
it.
about that, think about how big the population would be if we hadn't had those wars.
Holy Jesus, I never even thought about that. Like, if those people all had babies and shit.
Yep, you'd basically do it to the 10th power. No, not the 10th power, because each power would be a generation. Let's see, 3 generations since World War One. So, yeah, 1 million to the third power. So 1 million times 3 times 3 times 3. Which I don't know what that number is because I don't like doing powers, but
I got as far as 9, and then I think it'd be like another 30 million people or something would be born. But I'm not good at math, so I'm probably wrong.
right enough to know it's a big number though. Damn, how'd I have so many people for a minute? Drama, man. Fucking drama sells.
They come in just to hear it, yeah. They're like, oh, who's he talking shit about?
Yeah.
Do we know who it is?
It's too bad I'm not such an honest man. I would manufacture drama.
I
Collaborate.
actually remember hearing about people that said they were going to start, like, legitimate fake news websites. and I wonder how that turned out for them.
I'd love to collaborate with other YouTubers, though, for us to start fake views, but at the same time, I like my brutal honesty.
He watched both your videos. There's a thumbs down on this one and a thumbs down on the other one.
Oh.
Thumbs down, dude.
Just one.
Just one thumbs down?
On both this video and that one from last night.
Alright. He watched it. He didn't block me from YouTube. Alright.
Unless it's Chaz. Could be Chaz.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Chaz probably has already seen that I'm feuding with someone else that's probably making him happy. This is keeping Chaz off my back. But Chaz was up late last night, so I don't think it's him.
He streams really weird hours. Yeah, he's like really late at night.
It's like 2 in the morning my time, so like fucking goddamn 5 your time. Or fucking even more. Let's see, 4 hours instead of 3.
He's
So.
in BC, so if it's like 5 here, it's like 1 in the morning here. Still late fucking stream though.
Your dad goes to college. Give you a better life.
Shit. Wouldn't that be something if you had to like live with your kid and you got like you were retired but you were going so shack happy that you actually went back to school and took up like a new trade or something just to fucking get out of the house.
Yeah. One that's dangerous too, so you got a chance of dying. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be a lineman. I'll be working on power lines now. Now, if I was his dad, I'd get a fucking girlfriend who's a fucking cunt that's just meaner and shit to him. and leave
Or that.
And leave everything to her.
Fuck, you're creative, man. Good one.
Well, his dad can actually get laid now, too, because he can't jack off, because, you know, his son's always there. Like, having to give your kid money to go somewhere. Like, here man, here's $40. You want to go to the mall for a couple hours? No, I kind of just want to stay here, but I'll take the $40 and order some pizza. God damn it! Leave the fucking house. I want to jack off.
Yeah, but I know.
I just feel bad for his dad. He probably just like, where the fuck?
Invite his dad to play PlayStation with him.
You know that's why Percy's like, alright, Dad, you gotta get a PS5. Son, I can't afford that because of your pizza bill. Well, who am I supposed to play with? I lost all my friends because they're all fucked up. It's not me. It's always them, just like the last ones. 2 years ago.
He's like fucking crazy.
I feel bad for his dad, and I feel bad for his girlfriend. No, I don't feel bad for his girlfriend. She had to know what she was getting herself into on the first date when she paid for everything.
He chooses to stay. Yeah, that too.
If she's real.
If she's real. Well, she was supposed to buy him his PS5, but now she can't.
First date when you gotta buy him shoes.
Because he has no shoes at the date. Some sob story. Yeah, I got beat up like 5 ninjas. My dad wasn't around to help, so I had to try to take them all on my own, and my military clearance, we haven't got to Krav Maga yet.
Not up to ninja status.
Nope. If you watch them, I know you watched, but if you're watching this, Doc, you made it where my friends didn't even want to get in the party chats with me when you're around, you fucking dick. You drove my friends away from me. And I think you knew you were doing it. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have them all to myself. I'll never fit in his skin, but you know, I can still keep him locked in a cage. With a PlayStation in there.
Only a PlayStation 4 though.
Yep.
You can watch him play the 5.
Yeah, I'll be playing on that dinosaur. God, Doc, you gave me so much material. And I was never going to use it against you. Alright? I just figured you're a flawed human. You know, we're all flawed, some way more than others. But, you know, I was never going to use it against you. But you had to insult me, man. I'm a small man with Napoleon syndrome, alright? You insult my masculinity. Last guy who fucking said I had a small fucking dick to my face at a fucking party, I backhanded and ended up fucking getting into a fucking little bit of a street fight. Believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, J-Mon, wasn't it?
Yeah, J-Mon fucking said that you told him that I had a small dick, and he said it in front of everybody.
He's such a dude.
I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't true, but everybody was laughing, so I was like, nope, I'm backhanding you. Then all of a sudden he punches me, fucking. I was like, oh, it's a real fight. Next thing we know, we're going to the ground with a broken hand that I was healing from my other fight. Like, I got all my fighting really in like a fucking 3-year period. And really what it was is...
For a man,
well, what...
another man is such a degrading feeling. Like, it's just... I don't know. I was slapped by a guy once. It's a weird fucking feeling.
No, that's why he punched me. I understand why he did it. Like, if I just would have got away with bitch slapping him, like, people just would have started bitch slapping him. So it was cool. I mean, we each got fucking pretty good hits on each other. I didn't realize how hard he hit me till I took my hat off and put it back on, and it wouldn't fit because all of a sudden my temple just fucking like a fucking egg on the side of it, just fucking swollen. So I had to adjust my hat strap so it would fit and try to act like it didn't hurt. Should be working out.
There we go.
Yeah. Every 5 minutes it turns off. But no, yeah.
Because it doesn't give the NAT error. You just disappear now.
Yeah. It's because I'm in like the twilight zone of chatting right now. Audio's coming through the TV, but yet my mic's picking up my shit through my headset. And it's not supposed to do that. But I'm glad it's doing it. But yeah, I've got to fucking remind myself to turn on every few minutes. But anyways, what I was saying is, you know, as far as me, God damn it, look what he started. Now I am talking about fighting. But anyways, the reason I kind of got into fighting is because when I was 17, me and my buddy Nick, who I called Cletus Deathstalker, we got a heavy bag at my dad's house and got heavy bag gloves and started hitting the bag. And next thing you know, we started trying to spar each other, which he'd always kick my ass. And fucking, for my 18th birthday, fucking, I had a MacGyver party, and fucking for the grand finale, me and Nick boxed in my dad's little dried up pond, like a concrete pond that was like surrounded by sharp rocks everywhere. So like if we would have got knocked down, we would have fucked ourselves up. My dad refused to watch. He's like, I'm not watching. You guys are boxing in the pond, you idiots. But that's what got me like wanting to get into fights. Is fucking me and Nick were always like running, training, hitting the heavy bag, and that makes a guy kind of cocky, and so yeah, I got into a few fucking fights. But before I was 18, all the other fights I got into is because I was small and someone wanted to start shit with me, so I had to fucking, had to prove myself. But after 18, it was all me starting it. I could have got out of every fight I got into when I was over 18. I didn't have to slap J-Mon. I didn't have to go down there and meet that guy at the bar and fucking mace him and punch him.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't have to. I could have just not shown up.
Well, we didn't think they were going to show up at first either.
Well, I didn't either, but I still got the whole crew together and fucking, alright, you guys. I don't know who the fuck's showing up, so this better not be some giant fucking 6'1" fucking 230 pound fucking goddamn military fucking machine. Luckily, the guy was shorter than me.
In the river.
Yeah, but luckily the guy was shorter than me, and he was like a Porky Pig build.
Yeah.
So when I punched him, my hand broke right away, because his skull was thick. It was thick. I knocked him down.
He knocked out for a few minutes. Like,
I knocked him off for like a minute.
Yeah.
But he was so drunk, his blood was so thin, it went right back to his head. And he fucking wanted to keep fighting. I had to fucking, I was like, nope. Then he punched some girl, and the boyfriend didn't even do nothing about it.
Did he?
Yeah, he punched Furburger, and
I didn't see that.
Kyle didn't do shit about it.
Oh, he's a pussy.
But still, Someone
Yeah.
punches your girlfriend, you better kick their ass, or at least try.
I didn't even realize he punched her when we were there.
Yeah, it was when we were walking up the road. When I had my hand held, I was like, we gotta
that's right.
go.
You told me I couldn't go back.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back.
Yeah, and I was like, no. Because I had told Nick, I was like, I busted my hand, dude. I gotta go. And he's like, I got this. And fucking
God.
fighting that one dude, fucking.
On ice.
That's alright. Nick got fucking his beanie and that dude's blood all over him, so Nick won. That guy might have slammed Nick's head in the ground a few times. That's because Nick slipped.
Mm-hmm.
It was icy. I wore combat boots down there. I had all the clearances needed, so fucking my shit worked out good till I tried punching him.
This fact you get kicked in the face with.
I've never done it to anybody, and I've never been kicked in the face, and that's why I'm kind of reluctant to do it, because, like, I don't know, when I do get into shit, I'm a gentleman fighter. Like, I don't go any further than you go. Like, if we're having a fist fighting match, I'm not going to pull out a knife. If you pull out a knife, I'm going to run. But, you know, I'm always, you know, I figure if I don't kick the guy in the face, he's not going to kick me in the face. And all my fights have always been, you know, a little bit of fucking punches and going down to wrestling and getting broke up. I don't remember having a fight that wasn't really broke up. If I wouldn't have broke my hand, I could have fought that dude all night. He wanted to fight.
Yeah.
He was drunk as fuck. But yeah, look what Doc did. Now he's got me telling war stories, but that's all of them. That's it. That's, you know, it's really... I've got a few other ones. I guess fucking when I was in grade school, I fucking jumped on this guy's back, fucking choked him, fucking socked him up, made him kiss my shoe. But he didn't even want to fight me. That was just me being a bully when I was a kid. In fact, I feel bad. Guy's name is Jeff Locker. His mother was a single mother lesbian, and he was a boy, so of course he was gonna be a little weird. You know, your mom's a lesbian, which I made fun of him. Said he had a dyke mom, and this is like 4th grade. I was fucked up in grade school. Like I used to be fucking mean and violent, but that's because kids didn't know how to fight. And then when I got into middle school, the jocks got a little bigger. I still scuffled with a couple of them, Tucker Witten to be one of them. Then high school hit, and I saw them, and I don't know what the fuck happened over the summer, but all these jocks turned into men, and I hadn't grown at all, and so I avoided those guys hella. Like, they were huge. They could have beat my dad up, you know?
Fuck, that would have been bad. Who would have got your mail?
I know. But yeah, when the kids are big enough to beat up your dad, you're kind of fucked. You better just leave them alone. Stay far away. I'm gonna start calling Doc Johnny Boy from the POD song. Johnny Boy always played the fool. He broke all the rules so you'd think he was cool. He was never really one of the guys, no matter how hard he tried with the thought of suicide. It's kinda hard when you ain't got no friends. He put his life to an end, they might remember him then. He crossed the line, there's no turning back. Told the world how he felt with the sound of a gat. Doc is a whiny little princess bitch. Doc is a whiny little princess bitch. He's got a diva tattoo on his back. It's right above his crack. He likes to give it a smack. Like, I could write raps about so many people I don't like, and fucking, that'd be funny, because I'd just be thinking of shit. If I actually sat down with a pen and pad and thought about him and his dad, I feel like some real poetic shit would erupt.
Could be your thing, man. You start your channel.
Yeah, I should, man. I'll keep the disses non-cussing so it's kid-friendly, so kids can learn how to diss guys that are fucking daddy's boys. You know, those kids at grade school like, well, my dad can do this. I couldn't say nothing because my dad sold drugs, so my dad's like, do not talk about me to your friends. So in grade school, and all the kids said, and I was so tempted, like, well, my dad's a drug dealer, bitch. So tempted. Doc would be like, my dad's a superhero.
Top clearance if you're one of those, bud.
Like, what? If you actually had high military clearance, you wouldn't tell anybody. You wouldn't tell
I
anybody.
wouldn't even be here. I'm assuming people usually that get to that kind of level probably stay in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have fucking family, or they're just always deployed. Nobody knows where because they're always in some secret tent somewhere scheming shit.
And they keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, they don't fucking. They check their own mail though. That's what it is. Is he's got so much clearance. His dad, if his dad was to even touch the letter, it would
It's like a
self-destruct.
military thing. Question on the application.
It's like
Do
Inspector.
you or can you check your own mail?
Like, did he really think I was gonna feel bad because my dad checked my mail when I was 18? We had the same PO box. When I was 18, I didn't have my own residence, and we lived out of town, so we never used the physical address. So I would use my dad's PO box for whenever I'd get shit. Well, that PO box only has one key, connected to my dad's car keys. So he checks the mail. I mean, like, it wasn't a big deal. This guy thought it was the fucking crime of the century. Like, I'm afraid he contacted the federal government. I might be having some fucking guys coming and questioning me.
Come talk to your dad. Were you touching somebody else's mail?
They hook him up to a lie detector test and shit. Next thing you know, he's in Guantanamo Bay getting waterboarded. My dad's brown too, so they might do that to him. Like my dad's left wing, a little bit of liberal, so he was scared even when Trump was the president that he was going to get deported, even though he's an actual U.S. citizen and has been here since he was 5. Like he tripped out and he started looking for his paperwork, his shit when he was 5 when he came to America.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
He tripped the fuck out.
Oh Jesus.
So yeah, if the government agents go and talk to my dad, he's not going to say nothing. So fucking, they're going to torture him.
Always just make sure that, yeah, fuck, I could see him getting a little nervous.
Yeah,
Sure
he's brown too. Like some people think he's black. He's not. He looks Hispanic, but you know that's enough to get waterboarded. He thinks. He might be right, dude. Luckily he. Come on, there we go. That was the money spot.
We should have texted his clearance and asked him if he knew who number 2 worked for.
Do you know who number 2 works for? Man, how about a courtesy flush? Time for a toke. You're not playing Tony. The fuck's this?
Oh, she gave it to you.
It's not a real record.
I know.
I'll put it on the record player. Spin some mini vinyl. All right, time for a talk. A talk. Ah, what a day. You know why the day's so great? Because I have a PS5. Like, it made everything so much more amazing. I'm not going to say when, but me and my wife have had an encounter since the PS5's been in the room, and it enhanced the sex.
I was thinking you started leaving her for it and found that blowhole.
I have not found the blowhole. I'm thinking about popping the top of it today and doing a little exploring. I just bought some Japanese lubricant because I was told you do not use American lubricants on those because of where they're manufactured. It's true. You know how annoyed Doc's girlfriend is now? Like, she was probably so relieved that he finally made some friends. She's like, thank fucking God. He'll leave him. Now, for the last 48 hours, he hasn't shut the fuck up to her. She's about ready to blow her fucking brains out.
We'll get a friend request again.
Yeah, from her account saying, all right, guys, I will PayPal you guys fucking $100 a week just to put up with him, all right? Here's the specifications. You have to deal with him in party chat for 2 hours a day. You cannot talk back to him, and you have to let him think that he has that special military clearance. Do not question it. He'll have a mental breakdown.
Oh my god.
Now, she probably got some other dudes. He probably got 3 friend requests yesterday. Like, oh, I wonder who these guys are. Hey, man, how's it going? You seem pretty cool with your troll icon, so I figured we'd hit you up, see if you want to be friends. You like cheating at games? We sure do. Match made in heaven. Oh yeah, I gotta watch my light as soon as that goes off.
Well, I use that to plug it, so it's not. Will it still do it?
Probably. Actually, I don't know. Probably not, because it's weird. Like that. New York. I live with my dad because I help him.
It's odd to have 3 viewers and no one's chatting. I mean, one is me, I suppose.
One's me, because I've got to moderate. So there's one person watching. It could be.
Because usually someone would just comment on there.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I could see who's actually viewing. What a feature that'd be. That's alright, I can still make fun of him and just pretend it's him. Maybe it's not. Alright.
An audience of him and Chaz.
Yeah. You look like a fucking frog squatch. If you were to take a Sasquatch and mix it with a frog, you are the byproduct. I bet you cry so much you actually have like an annual fucking like gallon fucking jug of tears you fucking use to fucking, I don't know, cooking noodles or something. You can actually like use your tears to produce so many. I know you cry. You've got it. You seem like kind of dude that cries. I think after Steep didn't download,
I think he was crying that night, yeah.
He's at least tearing up.
He was way too upset about the fucking start button.
See, since he's way bigger than me, if I saw him in real life, I'd punk him with a group of people. I'd just surround him and talk shit like, what, you gonna fucking hit me? As soon as you fucking touch me, all these motherfuckers are gonna jump in and beat the shit out of you. And I know that doesn't seem very fucking fair, but guess what? Life's not fair when you've got fucking secret clearances.
Take the PS5 with you and they'll always protect you. Insane what that thing will do. Somebody starts fighting, you just put it down to the ground, it'll morph into like a mech warrior.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because you have the clearance though, remember that. It doesn't do that for everybody.
Well, that's too bad. I've always wanted to be cool. Imagine how much worse he would have got if I wouldn't end up just fucking calling him out. He would have got worse. Who knows how far he would have gone.
So, fucking... There's a word I'm looking for and I can't come up with it. Like, when you tell somebody a direction, but it has to be so fucking precise. Like, the start and the option button, like, we all know. Same thing.
I can pull out my PS1 controller. Look where the start button is, on the fucking right side there. I can pull out a PS2 button. Look where the start button is, right there on the right side. I can pull out a PS3 controller. Look where the start button is, right there on the side. And same with this. I just press the start button. Because this, though it does not say start, still has... That's why a menu just came up with continue, view gaps, game options, and then run. Maybe he can't drive. That's why his dad drives him around. Maybe he's not competent enough. He gets too mad at the test when he goes to take it. Well, and if he is in the military, you don't need a license to drive that shit. Fucking, when you're like overseas and shit. I had a buddy who was overseas. He didn't have a fucking license, and he was driving fucking little Bradley fucking things, which are like Humvees, with fucking like machine guns attached to it. So that sucks. The only time he can drive is when he's in Iraq.
If he ever went there.
Fuck, you think they'd let him drive in Iraq? There'd be like no cheat codes for driving through Fallujah.
They'd have him go first down the road. Lead the way, man. Really? Oh yeah, you're made for this job. Like, he's one of the last few of an elite force. They're called fucking mine hunters. See, throughout the last 100 years, we've trained dogs and other animals to hunt down mines and fucking deactivate them. But he's one of the few people that they still put out in an open minefield with a fucking screwdriver and some duct tape and fucking let him go to work.
There was some country at the beginning of like the Afghanistan war, and I think it was Pakistan or somebody that donated like a whole bunch of monkeys, like 2,000 of them or something, and that was what they do with them. They like released them through these areas. Maybe it wasn't the Iraq war, but I seem to believe that's the one it was. That was kind of their like whole donation to the cause, and that's what they do. They run through, and if they hit a mine, obviously there's no more monkeys.
There's no more mine though.
No, that's just it, yeah. But they're not, like, trained in any specific way. They just run, and they touch shit, they blow up.
Poor monkey.
Yeah, that's why we need more guys like Doc out there, sniffing them out, crawling on their hands and knees, with a can of Crisco hanging from their neck. Why, I don't know, but just for added effect, have a big old jar of Crisco hanging around your neck. Are you mad, Doc? You shouldn't try to act like a badass all the time. Like, trying to say I act like I'm some kind of fucking tough badass. Dude, look in the fucking mirror, dude. Like, you always talked about fucking... Like, you never talked about fighting. I'll give you that. But you always talked about your size and your military clearance, which is fucking equivalent to fucking talking about how tough you are. It's the same fucking thing. You always be like, you seen me. You seen me. Yeah, I saw you. I wasn't impressed. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, he didn't look like someone that was.
Well, he wasn't built.
No.
You want to know what his build is? It's what my dad calls the oh, what is it? Baby Huey build.
Maybe Huey.
Yeah, my dad has certain words he calls for builds, and his build. I'm back. Yeah,
That sucks.
I know.
Even Ryan, after he got out of the military, out of
Well,
Iraq,
he-
whatever, and he even did drugs, and he still wasn't fucking.
Oh, and it's probably a while since Doc went in. He probably went in when he was fucking young. But still, it's like, you should have that. If I had the discipline that the military gives you, I'd be working out every weekend.
And Roger still, before he got sick too, he's still, and he was in the Vietnam War, and he's still fucking built, and he's fucking 70 years old.
So I mean, And like as far as different builds there are, like me, I'm scrawny, wiry. That's my build. There is a muscular build. There is a farm boy build, which is a guy who's like strong but doesn't have like ripped cut muscles, but he's farm boy strong. You know, basically just as strong as a muscle bound guy, but has more stamina. Because when you have all that muscle, then you don't have a lot of stamina. You need to have a little bit of fucking.
Why is your door open to your car?
Because it's been like that, airing out.
Oh.
It smells like food in there. Then there's the baby Huey build. I was like, baby Huey. I got 3 people watching. I'm just sitting here, so you're getting mad. You got your girlfriend sitting there watching. Look at this guy. What a fucking douchebag. Might be a douchebag, but guess what, dude? I run off my own steam. I don't make excuses. I don't help my family out by living at home. Your dad can't jack off because of you. His balls are probably the size of fucking grapefruits. No homo, but like, once he gets a chance, he's gonna end up hurting himself. He's so backed up. You fucked him up. You wonder why he's always trying to give you money and telling you to leave, and you just order pizza. He takes me for the guy.
Buy a PlayStation if you get your own apartment.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about him is he likes to drink beer too, because he's always FaceTiming me. He's gonna get bigger. Let's Take a Dab can attest to that. Fucking Let's Take a Dab's he quit dabbing, so he just smokes pot, but he's been drinking, you know, pretty fucking regular for the last fucking year, or probably more than that. He's put some weight on, you know. Luckily, he's a strong guy, so he can carry the weight, you know, fucking. But, yeah, he's gotten fucking bigger, and that's what alcohol does to you. I think that's a little bit why Matt wants me to move down there with. That's a little bit why Matt wants me to move down with him, too, is because I know I'd be going to his house every day. Let's go biking. Let's go biking. So fucking, I'd whip him into shape just because I'd want someone to hang out with. And that's a little bit of a too, is he's got no one to hang out with down there, so he just hangs out at home. He rides his bike everywhere, though. His bike is, like, I sat on it, and he's got a fixed gear one. That's scary to ride. I don't know how the fuck he rides. I give him props. Like, that takes skill. Like, I was gonna ride it, but I was running out of time. I think, fucking, he's one to see me wreck.
What do you mean by fixed gear? What's that mean?
So, like, when you ride a big wheel when you're a kid, so when you pedal forward, you're pedaling, and if you pedal backwards, you pedal backwards. Yeah,
and you'll put on the brake.
Yes.
Oh, his can pedal backwards?
Yeah, it can go any fucking way. It doesn't fucking, when you pedal backwards, yeah, the gear's fixed.
On the brakes.
Yeah, you have to lock your legs up to brake. It's got brakes on it,
okay.
But if you want to do it the traditional way, you have to have your feet strapped in, and then fucking you just lock your legs, and you'll fucking skid.
Right. Yeah, I remember those now.
I think there was like a movie in the 80s about like bicycle courier guys in like New York, and there was like a scene where they had like a fucking big trick freestyle riding like kind of contest with the bikes, and a lot of people fucking thought fixed gear bikes were cool after that. Those guys are all dead now, but yeah. They all died.
I asked you to light that for me.
Sorry.
The feeling of that fucking pedal into your shin, man. Jesus, you break your fucking leg.
That's why I would only ride with straps, definitely.
Oh, man.
But even then,
about it.
If you fuck up and fucking try to brake, and for some reason your legs aren't strong enough, and it just busts your knee, and then just keeps rotating because you're going downhill, because your legs locked into the pedal, like I told him, I gave him props. I was like, dude, you're riding the most dangerous kind of bikes there are. He's like, I know. I was just like, you crazy motherfucker. Like, I think I'm crazy for getting into mountain biking, but like fixed gear bike and riding on roads, like, that's dangerous. You're way more likely to fucking wreck or get hit by a car, so you gotta have mad skill.
Man, those guys that do actual road biking, when they wipe out, they fuck themselves up.
Because they're doing like 35 to 40 miles an hour if they're really good. Fuck, I would hate to wreck at 40. That's gonna fuck me up. I tried jumping out of a car doing like 15 and fucking hurt myself.
Like, at least people on a motorcycle wear leather. Those guys wear, like, fucking
Thin.
And spandex.
Thin.
And the helmet.
Another tote and some more skating. Skating with Satan. Should be playing Skater XL, but I'm not cool enough. Like, Doc ruined Skater XL. Can't play that because he thought it was God's gift to man. And I can't play Cyberpunk because he thought it was a good game. Thank God he never touched Gran Turismo. Of course, he wouldn't know how to play. His dad would have to play Gran Turismo for him.
Find some way to unlock all the cars without even doing a race.
Well, and that, but he wouldn't be able to drive them. He'd have to fucking have his dad use the controller, and he'd have to sit next to him in the chair.
Operate the menus.
Yep. That's about all you can do from the passenger seat. Go, Dad, go, 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 go. Yeah, pass him, Dad, pass him. You got it, Dad.
Like the rally driver. There's a left coming up.
Oh, no, that'd be way too much for him. He rides passenger and fucking annoys his girlfriend on his phone. I wonder if the dad's paying the girlfriend to be with him.
That could be, man.
I know someone's getting paid, okay? Someone's getting paid in all this. This is what happens when you try to think too highly of yourself, Doc. Piss me off. You realize I'm a self-proclaimed comedic genius? I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast and have such strong insights it gets dissolved and just made into straight my shit. Not 50% your shit, 50% my shit. All my shit. You try to have someone write that kind of shit for you, alright? I can't even hang out down in weird places in Portland anymore because I'm too afraid I might find you there dressed up as a woman. I used to like to go to, when I used to go hunt Pokemon, I used to love going into that sex shop Taboo and fucking just walking through that back hallway out the back door just to see all the creeps lined up. Now I can't because I know you're probably going to be there. Like, what's up, honey? Like, oh, I'm just cruising, but not cruising. You get it? Later.
Before they were just freaks, now there's somebody there you know. Oh, shit. I recognize one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Those ones are weird in Portland, too. When I was hunting Pokemon, I saw a sex shop, so I couldn't resist because I'm a weirdo, fucking. Noticed there was an exit sign towards the back, so I walked that way. And all I see is just fucking rooms lined up with, like, the first couple of rooms on the right, there was, like, 4 dudes just standing by each door on their phones. Still don't know what they were doing till this day. I know more about, like, sex shops and glory holes and shit, and I still don't know what they were doing. Because if you're gonna, like, use them, you're supposed to be inside of them with people or whatever.
Maybe they're waiting their turn.
The doors were open and the other ones that they were
I
standing.
don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they were waiting for someone to go in there, and then they were gonna go in there. But there was 4 dudes there, so I figured they'd all probably just go in there together. Then since they're already there, like, it was confusing. I walked out the back door, went through the parking lot, and there was a Pokestop there, and I flipped it. There was a Pokestop right there by the sex shop, which is horrible if you think about it. Because there was a little statue on the corner there or something like that.
No.
But there's Pokestops everywhere in Portland. Ask Doc. He loves to go to some
The best day of
Pokestops.
my life was when I actually got clearance to go into one of those places.
Oh yeah,
like 19.
You need top clearance to go into a place like that. I know you're gonna die soon, headset. I'm watching you. I'm watching.
Go in there and stick your dick through the hole and just adhere to the don't ask, don't tell policy and fucking don't piss in the garbage can in the hole.
Yep, like I told you, man, it's a 98% chance it's a dude sucking your dick, 2% chance it's a fat chick with her boyfriend that's a... Yeah, you're good.
I'm just fucking like trying to cut a tag off this fucking hoodie I got.
Oh God, that was that.
Somehow good.
You segued into what I was getting ready to say. What would scare me about a glory hole is when you put your dick in there. What if there's some psycho with a Rambo knife and they cut your dick off and run off? That's all I wanted to
It's
say.
never been reported in the news, but you know what? It would make a hell of a fake news website story.
Oh, if you want,
Local goes in.
hey, if you make a
Most
fake
people
news
would
website,
research that.
I'll write stories.
They'd just be like, oh, fuck, oh, yeah, that's totally fucking, yeah, I should talk to you about that. Let's just some of the weird review ideas. They would just write all kinds of weird stories.
Yep, the
People
weird.
would believe it.
Just call it weird untold news.
Yeah, shit that's just not big enough to make it to fucking mainstream or something, exactly.
Oh God. I can't wait. The first story's gonna be on Kinder eggs. That'll make shit believable.
Kinder Egg conspiracy.
With the Illuminati.
Canada, they're One Piece.
You want to know why? I'll tell you why. I don't know why. Yeah. All right, yeah. Go. I'll let you go do what you got to do.
I'm trying to jam a hoodie on with a headset on is a bad idea. Doesn't work.
That could lead to losing an ear.
Yeah. I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
Right on, right on.
Peace.
All right, Doc. If you're watching, that means that's 20 minutes of just me and you. I don't know if you're afraid I might like have verbal backup, but I'd take care of my own shit, dude. You want to fucking dance, pony boy? Let's fucking dance. I'm sure you're mad about all the disrespectful stuff I've been saying to you when you only said like one thing to me, but I don't care. I don't care anymore. Because you blocked me on Facebook, a whiny bitch. So when you do something as petty as that, you get the full wrath of Rambo. Verbally, I'm not going to do anything besides talk shit about you. Don't worry, I'm not going to try to find your dad's house. Come on, come on. Come on to my dad's house. Come on, come on. Come on to my dad's house. He's gonna buy you candy. At your dad's house, come on. I mean your house, come on. Your house is at your dad's house. Your house is really your dad's house. Your room is really your dad's room. When you take a shit, you use your dad's water. Hopefully it uses toilet paper too. I have man wipes for myself. I like to have a fresh asshole. I didn't realize how big of a deal as having a fresh asshole was till Steve-O started talking about it on his podcast. And he said, fucking, you know, if you got a woman going down on you and you've got stinky balls or a stinky ass, they smell that shit. In fact, Steve-O had a woman refuse to go down on him because his shit smelled so bad, and that's when he realized he needed to do something about it. So for me, it was just a preventative measure, you know. I don't think my shit stank that bad, but, you know, you never know when your shit is gonna start stinking, so you just gotta be prepared at all times. I hate that damn... It's not a Monty grind. I hate it. I watched a Rad Rat video, and he explained why they switched it to a Monty grind, but I still hate it. It's a fucking Smith grind. It's not funny when it's a trick you can do. Like, I'm not renaming that. I'm not telling people, yeah, I know how to Monty grind. No, I know how to Smith grind, alright? Yeah, it's only a front side Smith. I can't backside Smith yet. I don't have fucking clearance to do that yet. Once I qualify... Oh, yeah! That wasn't sketchy. That was awesome. I don't know what that game's talking about. Quit doing the... that was cool, though. Nollie Varial. That's a trick I can do. Not down that, though. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that in real life. I'm not... You know, actually, maybe I've never skateboarded. Maybe I've never landed a trick, and maybe I've never even fell. What a weird thing to say. Like, why did you do that to me, dude? Why would you attack my masculinity like that? Like, you really thought I was, like, that much of a little bitch? I've never gotten a fight. First of all, when I was younger, I was a little bitch. And that's what got me into fights, is being a little bitch. Like, I'm mature enough where you probably still thought you were fucking pretty cool as a kid. Like, I was cool. People liked me, but I was also fucking a douche. I think my wife could attest to it. Where you're the kind of guy that probably still thinks you were cool when you were a kid. You weren't. Very few of us were cool as a kid. Oh, that was cool. At least I think it was. Maybe that never even happened. even though I had you have somewhat proof that it happened, maybe it never happened. I'm gonna have to go record me fighting somebody now. And then getting beat up too, that way I can check all the boxes. Which is actually pretty easy to do, I just don't fight back, let him kick my ass. I guess if he really wanted to see me get beat up, Montana said he'd try to fucking train me with some fucking boxing moves, because he knows, a bunch of shit. He's like, I'm gonna kind of beat the crap out of you though. I was like, what? He's like, I'm not gonna do it like as hard as I can, but that's how you learn, you gotta get beat up. But I was like, we'll take a rain check, but I'm definitely interested in the future. So, I mean, I guess I could do that. Doc turns me into a cage fighter, which I don't like Pain, but maybe Snake Man can train me somehow, or fucking. I think Pain's cool, and I'm not so scared of it. And then yeah, you end up turning me into a beast. I mean, Doc, what if you just bettered my life by just like giving me this motivation to like fucking prove myself now? Well, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, if I go back for that. You realize what you potentially just did, man? You could have just created a fucking warrior. Oh, that was awesome. You done fucked up, man. Now, if I was really motivated, I'd drop the game down. I'd start lifting weights. Get all pumped up. You changed my life, Doc. You changed me. Now, the thing about it, Doc, is I wish I had never gotten a fight. You want to know why? Because then I wouldn't be able to tell the fucking weather with this hand. If I had never gotten a fight, I would have never broke my hand. And believe me, it sucks. Like, here's an example. Yesterday when I was mountain biking, I was going real rough. Guess what hand started to fucking hurt real bad? The hand I broke. So, like, I wish it never happened, but it did, dude. It did. And I thought you were my friend, and you would have remembered, like, oh yeah, fucking Rambo fucking busted his hand on some Porky Pig kid. He's told that story a couple times. But no, you just had to go, I don't think you've ever been in a fucking fight or been beat up. I have. It doesn't feel good. It's humbling to get beat up, though. It makes you realize you're not so cool. Because if you're cool, then, like, you never get beat up. But I've beat some people up. Never, like, hardcore, though. I mean, he's got me on that. Like, I've never been in, like, a fucking, like, I don't know how to, like, a blood fight or something, where fucking, like, your face is just all swollen to shit and you're still fucking fighting. No, my shit's got broken up. I've just gotten into fights, but yeah, I've never been. Maybe that's what he meant, is like to be in a real fucking fight. Like you got to be in like one of those like movie style fights, like some John Wick shit. I think he also said I wasn't cool because I never went to general population in jail.
Did. Yeah, you're not cool because you didn't go to general pop.
It's not hard, or something like that. Or something, I don't know, fucking. But then he tried saying General Pop was easy or something. He was giving me such mixed signals, but still, in the One Direction, his favorite band. Which One Direction's kind of cool. I listened to a couple of their songs. They're catchy. I don't remember any of them, but if I heard it on the radio, I think that's those One Direction girls. I don't know if they're hot or not. Figure a girl band with a name like One Direction, they like it in the butt or something. They like to take it in one direction.
Oh my god.
I'm just guessing. I don't know. Doc's girlfriend, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to Doc, I'm sorry to his girlfriend. Actually, I'm more sorry to his dad, because now his dad has to pay the fucking paid girlfriend double. Because he's like, bitch, he lost those friends being stupid. Now I gotta deal with them all the time. So you gotta pay up double, old man. And the old man's like, well, fuck, I want to be able to 5-2-12 6-7 6-7. Alright, you didn't hear the thing I was saying for the last few minutes. I was giving you guys all the winning lottery numbers for the next 2 years. It's gonna make everybody rich, but I'm not gonna repeat it again. Alright.
Yeah, why don't you just unplug that and see that?
I did unplug it.
No, unplug it from the...
I don't want to do all that.
Well, I don't know why it's doing that where you can't...
It could have been because I was charging it. I don't know. Bam! Stomp it. Want to be the very best. Taxi. Whoa! Not quick enough to get the flip out. The flipper. I call this my leap of faith. I landed it. Here's something that's skatable that shouldn't be. Oh, that was fun. It's like a water slide. Damn, that like hops you up there. Like you ollie from like the middle. Yeah. Realism. I used to love skating slants like this. Not this big, obviously, but this is my shit right here. And that's somewhat realistic. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That feels good. Whoa. Which means there's some ledge action. Oh! Oh! Rambo just found something. Damn it. Damn it! Get up, dude. If we're gonna go gnarly, we're gonna do like a gnarly heel flip and do like the blunt. Dude, come on. Come on, dude. Gotta get that gnarly heel flip blunt, man. You wanna lie to me? Oh, that's super steep, so we could try something like this too. See if I can fakey frontside flip into it. Oh, come on. Gotta get some spade. Get in the fakey position. Dude, get some fucking hops. Ah, that was too much though. You went too large, dude. Too large. Alright, we're gonna have to finger this out. Damn. And that's what I hate about this game, is there should be auto push off where you press square, then you can do 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, 4. But instead you gotta do... Oh, that's steep. I wonder if I could just like nose grab into it. Hate. That didn't look right. Alright. Yeah, that's how you land in the slant. There's probably another way you can land in the slant too. Oh yeah, I'm learning new stuff every day. Now that Doc's not holding me back with this fuckery. Oh, I had that. Oh, that's coolish. Alright, see if we can get a fucking 360 hard flip into it. You look rather large for these doors. Or no, you don't. You're the right size. You're the right size, Barbie. Yeah, getting wet. Chocolate starfish. What? In the hot dog flavored water. Whoa. Sculpture. I said... I want to hit Joey's sculpture. We're gonna get a fat sesh on Joey's sculpture. Or not. It was kind of close. Let's see if we can get a nose blunt on it. Yeah, Joseph. Front sideboard. You piece of fuck. Backside lip. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I've got the clearance for this game. You remember when he'd go off on people like, you don't know what I'm capable of, fucking. I don't know if those are his exact words, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, he would threaten so many people.
Yeah. And something I think it was him, or it might have been someone else, I don't know, but I thought it was him saying that he could find them with just pushing.
Oh yeah, he would fucking, yeah, like he wouldn't say that he could fucking like hack or nothing, but a couple pushes of the buttons, I know right where you're at.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I always felt like he was a douchebag.
Oh, you know I'm nice to fucking severely disabled people. Can't help it.
I mean, he wasn't bad at first, but he wasn't, like, I always got the feeling
Oh,
that he
yeah,
was a douche, but...
Well, when you first fucking meet somebody, typically I don't want to give you a bad impression, but once you're around someone long enough, you can't help for your true fucking colors to show.
Mm-hmm.
Like my true colors of being a procrastinator, not hitting people back up.
No, he just always had that douchey vibe.
You've got that douchey feeling. Whoa, that douchey feeling. You had that douchey feeling, now you're gone, gone, gone. Whoa. Your girlfriend fakes. Whoa, whoa, she fakes the oh yes. Let's see. I'm gonna be petty for a little bit, just for fun. I hope your girlfriend cheats on you. I hope
Still on?
Yep. Oh yeah. Listen, I hope she cheats on you. I hope fucking you think she's got this disorder where fucking she's got like a really wet pussy all the time, so you like going down on her a whole bunch. And it's really just a bunch of dudes semen that she's been fucking. And you're just fucking slurping it all up like a fucking hungry little puppy dog, not realizing like you're eating fucking jism from a lot of people. Yeah, my girl. Best pussy I ever fucked. unplug it
Told you.
and redo the whole. No, I'm not stopping the stream. I just got to get my audio to work right. So we're gonna do a quick fucking audio reboot. Alright, I think that's working. Let me do a quick check real quick. Mic check. 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. What? Alright. It's a working. It's a working. You can hear me. Can you hear me, dog? You attacked my masculinity. Now I must attack you. No, you and your dad, I guess. You guys are like Siamese twins. We are Siamese, if we please. You guys ever try lap dumps? That's where one dude's sitting, like taking a dump like this, and another one sits up, and you spread your legs a little bit, and they just kind of poop down your junk.
Ew, what the fuck? You're nasty.
I thought it was pretty creative. Thank you very much. We call that the stacker.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm sorry for making fun of you so much, Doc, but I can't help it now. You said something mean, man. I had to fucking fight all the time when I was younger to prove I was tough and fucking all kinds of shit. It was ever no Mortal Kombat shit. I think that's what you were. I'm sorry I'm not John Rambo. You know, like Nip said, you know, you must have thought I was the real Rambo. I'm not, dude. I'm just I'm an ordinary man. I'm just a simple kind of man. Like, why get so butthurt that I didn't kill the hobo and beat him?
Yeah. That makes sense.
No, that would just start stuff. Like, when I was young, the thing is I had that thinking when I was, like, 18 or whatever. Oh, gotta get him back. But the thing is, like my dad told me back then, and my dad's always been right, if I had fucked that guy up, he would have got his homies. They know where I live.
Yep.
You think I'm gonna shoot, you know, like... And then, of course, his argument would be, oh, that's why you shoot him and kill him. Oh, my God. You don't just fucking shoot people. I mean, I understood a little bit of what he was saying, you know, but... there was no need to. Hey, you need to... snap, crackle, and pop. Alright, let's get some good tricks going. Get some heel flip variations. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that thing swung like a ninja. I heard ninja sounds from that. That was cool. I'm a ninja. Alright. What are we gonna get? Oh, here's some shit. Ah, I wish I could go super slow. It's cold. What's going on?
The door's been open the whole time. What do you mean?
It wasn't open that wide. The whole breeze changes. I can tell. I can tell the weather by my nipples. Not as good as like nipples, but... oh, there's one. That'll do, pig. That won't do. I will not stand for any of you guys to buy a PlayStation at any more of a price than I paid. I refuse. I'm not going to let you do it. How? Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. That's what I'm good at. But yeah, there's no fucking way. No way. You wanna go check your mail? If you touch my fucking mail, though, I do need to go check the mail. What happens if one of it has, like, the kid's name on it? Do I have to have Anderson come out there and be like, you will check your own mail, boy.
Apparently.
Alright, got the handstand down. Down diggity. Yeah! That wasn't very realistic. There we go. Mr. Small Lips. Who do you think you are, Mr. Small Lips? You're never gonna get my love. Oh, man. Dude, you suck. Go home. Just go home to your dad's. Get out of here. Nobody wants you around. Back to your dad's house. I mean, your roommate's house, like you always say. We know it's your dad, dude. He's like a...
That's what you would call him, his roommate.
I don't know, I'm just,
Oh.
I'm just making that.
I was like, what a dumbass.
Yeah, my roommate's gonna be home for a couple days, so, like, can we go to your house? My roommate's really loud, and, like, they're kind of embarrassing, so yeah. He's the one they call Dr. Dumbass. He's the one I call Hermaphrodite. He's the one they call Dr. Dumbass. He claims he knows how to do homicide. Nolly Lacer. Lacer. Get it. Oh, I want to get that without having to do an Augie, as my dad calls them. He still calls them Augies, too. Think you could Augie that, son? Mike, you mean Ollie? Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, I did it! Oh, that was sexy time. That was sexy time. Next level. It's time for some next level shit. Philadelphia. Philly. Big Philly. Alright, I know we got a pretty cool set here, so let's see if we can get like a nollie heel flip backside lip on it. Bam! Wish I could get off my board. I can't get up those stairs all legit. Big ol' nose grab. Yeah, that wasn't very realistic. Let's get some realistic shit. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what the fucking doctor ordered. Ooh, some nice Manny shit if he can. Yep. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to go down there. Damn yous. She just shove it, man. Just shove it. That'd be cool to do in real life. Bust through some tables. I'm gonna need your clearance access code, please, sir.
Ah, shit. Mega 2020.
And 3 digits, please.
Oh, fuck. I don't have Hillary's email here for that part. I don't have it.
Alright, I'm just gonna run some voice authentication software real quick. Make sure it's you. Just a moment. Enhance.
Oh, God, you're the deep state.
Enhance.
What the fuck is going on here?
Enhance. Okay, that's you. You're cleared. Welcome back.
The secret question is, how many nipples does the Pope have? And the answer is 5.
But the real question are how many of them are actually his and not just sewn on from children.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't answer. I'm gonna go with 2 are his.
I'd love to drive the Pope Mobile. It'd be cool.
Bulletproof golf cart?
Yeah. Well, is it a golf cart? I thought it was like a car. Have they gone eco-friendly? And the Pope's using a golf cart now.
Could be a car, too. I think there's a thing
It's a stupid looking car, but of course it's like French or something, or I don't know. Wow, yeah. See, I don't know a whole lot about European culture. I don't even know where the Vatican's at. I know it's in Europe somewhere, obviously. I mean, I guess it's a.
Rome, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't even know if that's actually accurate.
That sounds way cooler than what I said. I said I don't know, and you just threw something out there all G. So yeah, fucking point goes to you. Yeah. Damn, dude, you might end up increasing your clearance levels.
Keep that up, I might get to drive the snowmobile.
No, your dad'll have to drive it.
Ah, fuck. Good point. At least I'll get to go for the trip, though.
Yeah. I think that's why Dog never played racing games, is because his dad had to drive the game for him. What if every time I played Grand Theft Auto with him, when he got in a car, he handed the controller over to his dad? Well, his dad was good at being quiet. I didn't even notice him.
True. I mentioned him once when I was in chat, just when he got his PlayStation. When he got the money or something, he went to his dad.
His dad's like, what about rent? Fuck you, I got a PS5. This is Uncle Sam money. That's completely different.
Doesn't count.
He seems like the kind of person that would say that, too, if he owed his dad money. Well, that's different, because I got this from the government, you know, so, like, I'm going to spend it on stuff.
I wonder if he told his dad he overpaid for a PlayStation and what his dad would say.
Well, if his dad's anything like him, well, when I get a PlayStation, I refuse to pay any more than you did. I refuse for that to happen. That's in reference to him getting mad fucking when I bought my PlayStation, or when I was getting ready to, and I was reading off how much they were. He's like, no, you're not gonna pay that much. You're not gonna pay that much. I live in Portland. And, like, my search results were the same thing he was getting, too, from Portland. I had my fucking thing in, like, a 200-mile radius, fucking, so... I was seeing everything he was seeing, but yeah. He really didn't want me to pay a whole bunch for it. Like we were discussing earlier, fucking, I pay, you know, the more I pay for something, the more I appreciate it and love it. So since I paid fucking like $250 over what it cost, I love it $250 more.
Make sure it's turned off every night.
Oh,
Like me, just leaves it on for 2 weeks.
Nope, I've been pretty good about turning this one off. It hasn't stayed on all night once, except the first night when it was downloading GTA.
Knock on wood, the PS4 is pretty fucking tough.
No, good systems.
Pretty constant. PS3, I'm on a full. One died because the Bluetooth went in it. One died because it had the yellow light of death. And one died because my fucking Bluetooth had stuck. And like, I don't know, it wouldn't read discs anymore. Fuck, that's bad luck.
Yeah, I went through a few PS3s. I think 3 of them. Ended up doing...
Really good warranty.
Yeah.
Did you ever do a warranty exchange when you had an issue with them?
Nope. I think I just burned them out by using them too much, so I just ended up getting a new one. I ended up finishing with the white top loader. I like those ones because you don't have to worry about disk drives going bad. Just lasers.
Oh, on the PS3.
Yeah, the ones that have the slider on the top instead of having a disk drive. Which I like. I wish they was like that with the PS4 and PS5. It was a good concept. You don't have to worry about a disk drive going out because you put your own disk in manually.
Maybe that's how he learned how to get his own mail. It's a lot of work. PS2 or PS3, you start putting your own disc in. Shit,
It,
what's the world coming to?
things are changing.
Fella can't even put his own disc in anymore. Digital version, now the mailbox is fucking gone. What the hell?
Where'd the mailbox go? Ooh, barracuda!
I wonder what kind of group of people you'd have to be around that would actually laugh at that. Like, yeah, I got a buddy back home. Get a load of this. His dad gets his mail for him. Most people would just be lost on the comment. Be like, okay.
Yeah, it'd be funny amongst post office workers, I think. They'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah, that's like the only people that would fucking laugh at that. And even they would just be like, man.
So, punchline. That was the punchline. Oh. Okay. So cool.
Fake man. You fucking Duck Hunter fan.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier on the phone. I was busy doing some stuff. Told him I'd be in party chat later. I don't remember if he said he may attend or not. Oh, it's so hard standing up when your fucking legs are sore. Oh. I can't walk. Oh, God. I'm like stumbling like some kind of fucking drunken sailor. Man.
I gotta try to get my fucking phone to charge. Fucking charge, cause what the hell? It must be the charging port on the bottom of it starting to go.
Yeah,
Silly $90 part or something.
and hard to put in. I've done charging ports before. They're a bitch.
Really? Are they are they soldered right to a motherboard or some shit?
Most aren't, but some are, and that's a fucking those ones. There's nothing you can do about it. But the other ones, typically, you got to remove so many fucking parts to get to where that's at to replace it. So you have the risk of breaking more parts if you don't know what you're doing. Shitty job.
Yeah, see, like, Apple's fucking smart about shit like that. They know that it's a commonly broken part, so they're gonna make it super hard to get to, so hopefully you break other parts anyway, just to fuck your phone.
That's what they want. They want suck your souls dry like vampiric demons.
Like, I always knew Apple did shady shit overseas with, like, manufacturing and shit, but as I learned a little more about the repair struggles that were going on and how they were trying to make it so they were harder and harder to repair their shit, I was just like, wow, that's... I mean, yeah, there's definitely an argument to be made there. Like, how can we let companies get away with shit like that? I mean, in some way it is their right as a company, but it's kind of fucked up to the consumer. It's really shitty.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of say or power in the way the fucking things are made to be able to be replaceable or fucking fixable, and they just do it how they want, where they make the most profit off it, which is understandable, like you're saying. I mean, they're a company, of course the bottom dollar is making money, but I don't like that philosophy, because typically those companies are built off a different philosophy, but when they make it big, they switch.
Very true. Yeah, that's super true.
Fucking sellouts. It's better to burn out
Like,
than fade
Apple
away.
was kind of founded by, like, hackers and shit. That was kind of like their whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it
they
was
would
the
just let, like...
IBM boys.
Yeah, like, those guys were, like, super hardware nerds and all this shit, and then they just made it, like, more complex. Like, they don't let the outside fool with it at all.
You are not smart enough to be in our bubble.
They became what they hated. They became IBM.
Fucking sellouts. May the fleas of a thousand camels.
Not to. Imagine if an iPhone was actually like made in fucking America, like every part of it. I saw something. They said like every part of your iPhone comes from like different part, like not every part, but a lot of parts.
Yeah,
From Taiwan.
Taiwan makes the cameras, Malaysia makes the speakers, the motherboards are made in fucking wherever, and oh yeah, makes it cheaper for manufacturing.
That's like I worked at a call center for a while, and a lot of people like where I was working, we did like if you had washers or dryers, anything around the house or tools, like fucking parts for tools. So people would call us and they'd ask us, like they'd give us their model number and ask us if we had certain parts to like fix their product, and if we had them, we could sell it to them. And so anyway, long story short, um, not really gonna promote this on stream for any reason, so I'm not really a fan of the company now. But eReplacementParts.com is one of them. Um, and the other one, actually, their competitor is called Repair Clinic. This might be of interest to you at the end of the day. Anyway, you go to their website, and let's say you have like a washer or a dryer, you can punch in like your fucking model number, and if you need to buy like a motor or a wash tub or a belt for it or something like that, you can buy all the parts and cut out the middleman and get shit really cheap, and of course then save yourself on the repair charge. And there's all the videos on the website too to fix all these products. It's fucking incredible, actually, what they have done. Um, and the reason I was telling you this, oh right, was about parts, because what was interesting about it is that a lot of brands for like washers, dryers, fridges, freezers, like they all just go to the lowest bidder. So whoever makes like the cheapest compressor, like you'll see that same part in like 9 different fucking models of washing machines, Kenmore,
So
Amana,
you
like
can upgrade them then? You're saying since those main companies use the cheap components, are there other companies that sell better compressors? So you could take your GE fucking refrigerator and put a fucking better fucking motor in it.
not really. Honestly, as fucked up as it is, most stuff nowadays is designed to almost break down in 3 to 5 years. Like, it's really disgusting. Like, people would call us at the call center and tell us, like, they had shit that was 20 years old, and we would recommend that we keep it. Like, do everything in your power to fucking fix that.
Yeah, that's like
Because
old
it's
people. Old people had like I remember like my great aunt who was old as fuck. Her refrigerator was like from the 70s, and this was in the 90s. So it was already running for 20 years, and I'm pretty sure with proper maintenance and care and free on fucking refills, it'd probably still be going. I don't know what happened to it, but versus you buy a new one like you're saying, everything's so disposable, which is dumb. Our land.
some part on it will malfunction or break before, like, you'll never get much you're really lucky to get 10 years out of a product nowadays, I think. Especially if you use it all the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that would last more than 10 years. You know, even how silverware is made. If you were to go to the store and get a fair set of silverware, after 10 years, all that fucking shit'll wear off of it after fucking eating so much and scraping plates and all that.
Warp. It's not like the old shit. Yeah, the old shit was solid.
Yeah, actual silverware, where the name comes from.
Yeah, yeah. It's true. That shit your mom brings out on like super special occasions.
If I was wealthy, I'd be eating off silver because it's cleaner. Fucking bacteria and shit like that. Like that. That's why we used silver for silverware for that reason. You know, if you got a wooden spoon, you're gonna end up getting fucking sick because all the bacteria soaks in that. I've had a wooden spoon. I know how disgusting they can get. You know, versus something silver. I forgot what it is, but there's something that fucking makes them
It's
germ.
stainless steel now.
Yeah, which is okay, but at the same time, there's different qualities of stainless steel. Stainless steel from back in the day is way more awesome than the thin little fucking cheap stainless steel you see now. Everything's thinner.
They try to cut it with shit so it's like borderline is what they can get away with without being like told that you can't call it stainless steel.
Oh, yeah, and see, that's the thing too, is that it'll be a stainless steel alloy. And I think whenever something's an alloy, it means things are mixed into it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's how their rules work in that fucking world. So yeah, the metal's crazy in general. I mean, I'm not really into it, but fucking like, it's gnarly how we can take fucking raw metal ore that just looks like rocks, melt them down, and fucking make steel or make iron. Then from iron you make steel when you add something to it. I don't know what it is. Probably ashes or some shit.
You could like thin it out and turn it into like sheet metal and build like a fucking mailbox that you would check every day.
I like how that smoothly went into that too. That was smooth.
Yeah, the world's really fascinating. Like just looking at stuff mostly, it's just like it's interesting how things work.
Yeah, I like watching how it's made. I like watching industrial equipment in action doing crazy shit, knowing that someone like invented that, fucking.
The machine does it, yeah, like which is fucked.
And everything we use, there's a machine to make. Like cigarette machines are crazy. They're not that complicated.
Yeah.
Bottling machines, though, fucking, like a fucking Coca-Cola or whatever, like that. Those shit's crazy. Just conveyor belts, fucking all these bottles moving in perfect sync at fucking thousands of them per minute, just fucking rolling, rolling, rolling.
Getting filled and fucking not keeping any glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the perfecting the machinery to make the quality control as seamless as it is now must be crazy. You can make a bottling machine, but 1 out of 10 of them will be fucked up because you're not an engineer. Versus an engineer making a bottling machine where the fuck ups are going to be 1 in 1,000. Then a big company who can throw money at it, then the fuck ups are like 1 in like 10,000, 20,000, because the
They
machinery's.
hire like a team of engineers and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting how that shit works because yeah, factories are fucking crazy.
They're
Looking at steel videos was something that recommended to me on YouTube. Like looking at the steel manufacturing that was going on. It wasn't the Philippines. It was somewhere like Malaysia or something. It's fucking crazy what these people are like. Is that the jobs we want back? I don't know. When I look at that, I'm pretty sure I can see why we stopped doing it. Like fuck that.
Yeah, working in a refinery would fucking suck. I mean, we still do have some refineries here in the U.S., but I know a lot of the fucking metal we get from fucking Asia, 'cause I know fucking China's gotten pretty fucking good at making it, and they don't give a shit about the conditions, but fucking those are gnarly conditions you're working in. You gotta wear well, obviously you gotta wear special suits, but even with those special suits, you're still exposing
But
you.
you see, it's fucking cheap metal. And what I mean by that with those, like,
It's like coke that's been cut too much.
there's no quality control. Like,
No,
here when we make a fucking beam in Canada or in America, we fucking
we have
care about
grades.
those
No, yeah, I
specs.
say we have
We care
grades.
about little hairline fractures and shit. Like, we pay attention to that shit. Like, we x-ray the beams or different things. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like, we know the faults in it. Some of those beams never leave the factory. They just get melted down and fucking made new. China, they just all come over on boats and we decide what we're not going to use, which is sad. Like, that's kind of fucked.
No, I love fucking products that come from the U.S., Canada, or the U.K. It's always guaranteed to have some quality to it. It's gonna be more expensive.
Years, yeah. Well, that's like the iPhone. I guess that's what started it. That comment. But imagine how much an iPhone would cost. Like, just think of what they cost now and what they would cost if everything was made in America. Like, all the parts for it, all fucking. We'd all have good jobs, though, I guess. We'd all have fancy jobs. We never got those jobs. That's what skipped. It's almost like we went from manufacturing to services like the internet and digital services and fucking consulting and fucking. And I guess when you look at consulting, that could be in some ways looking at like, oh, going over and helping other countries develop, which at the end of the day is
Not,
jobs for
yeah,
them.
not helping. Oh, it's helping them.
It's helping them, yeah. Like, in order for the standard of living in another country to raise, the standard of living in other countries has to go down.
Damn.
And then, like,
So when Africa's
there'll
able
be
to,
revolutions.
Africa will be able to feed themselves once they fucking figure out how to take over, and then we will starve.
Well, they're working on that now. Like, I think it was, maybe it was China and Saudi Arabia, or maybe it was one of those countries. I think they're, like, going down to Africa and helping them with some sort of greenhouse technology or something. I feel like Bill Gates now all of a sudden has this big thing on how we can fix climate change. Like, all right, we went from vaccines to climate change. I guess you were doing shit in Africa before, but the more I hear you talk about this stuff, I really do wonder, like, is it easier to convince 7.5 billion people to do the right thing, or would you really wish you could just start over with a small group of people that would listen? It's like, neither really sucks. All these rich people with all this fucking money and influence and power.
Well, if they start fucking with shit, they're gonna put us in an ice age. They're gonna overdo whatever they're gonna fucking try to do, and then we're gonna freeze instead of burn. I'd rather burn than freeze. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think in that sense, I'd probably rather fucking burn than freeze.
Uh, Fuck the glaciers. Sorry. I want to enjoy my fucking little bit of years I have here.
I don't know. Maybe it's all happened before. Like, and what I mean by that is like, no, humans didn't have any effect on it, but how? Like, just because we are like, oh, this is a day, this is a month, this is a year. I mean, the fucking Earth doesn't play that game. That's just our stupid way of tracking time. But the Earth, like, maybe, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a year to us, we have 4 seasons, but maybe it's like 400 years to the Earth is a summer and 400 years is a winter. So, like, let's say bigger time than that, but
So
is it
we're just in summertime then, and it will go back
is
to
it
winter,
possible that,
and it will go
right,
back to
that
winter.
things melted before and moved? Like, maybe this stuff was like, maybe the South Pole used to be really icy and then it melted down and fucking reformed in the north. I don't know. I mean, I guess that mean, I guess I agree. We should use green technology. I think it's silly of humans to fucking extract oil from the earth and burn it. Like, it's not an infinite resource. Maybe there's better uses for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, humans are fucking pretty stupid. They know
We.
some gold is in oil when it could probably be used for something better.
It's a good conductor. But
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
we should all have fucking goddamn bicycles and then fucking magnet trains to go outside of town if you need to travel. Boom, no need for oil, just electricity, and we can do that with hydroelectricity and fucking solar electricity and all that shit.
Right, like there's big companies that fight to keep themselves alive.
But
Like we'll never get away from oil.
no,
It's
cause
just material.
well, and yeah, and you still need the trucking industry to get materials, around. But if it was just big trucks using it, that'd be way less.
Then planes and boats and fucking everything, right? Like we use it in so much shit, and we make plastic with it. It makes all kinds of different lubricants and fucking
Now,
like one of the byproducts of gas is sulfuric acid because hydrogen sulfide comes out with gas and then we refine it and make sulfuric acid out of it, which is fucking crazy.
shit's great on nachos.
Yeah. I was terrified of that shit when I worked on a rig, man, because, like, you gotta rely on the alarms out there, and if they don't go off and you go into that shit, it'll turn you into a baked potato. Shit'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I ain't ever getting close to that if I can help it.
It's called H2S, hydrogen sulfide, and they fucking, refine that. They take it out of the gas. It's called sour gas when it's coming from the ground. And like if you're actually working on a well where that shit's present, everybody's gonna be like masked up and fucking fuck that shit. Too much. Don't pay me enough to be there for that.
Great job for some of my worst enemies. Here, be a sour gas sniffer.
The canary died ever since getting in the well.
Yeah, he didn't come back out. Everybody out.
See, I think it's Texas. You always hear, I think Texas doesn't have, I could be really wrong on this, but I don't know if they have a lot of sour gas, because they always say down there, don't they have that sweet crude, Texas sweet tea, sweet crude? It's almost like a yellow color or something that comes out of there. Fuck.
That's why they call it that, huh?
I think it's like really close to being like it's super easy to refine because it's not pure. Like you can't just ram it into your car and drive it, but I think they say it's like not that far off. Whereas like the shit up in Canada that comes out of the tar sands, they have to steam it, which then removes the oil and shit from the sand, and then there's like this whole process to cleaning it and shit to make it usable. That's that's tar sands anyways. We also do drilling for oil out here. Fuck that shit. Shitty job.
Yeah,
Money's good, but
messes with my head too. People say that there's not a lot of oil left to get, and some people say we barely even tapped into it. So I'm confused.
well, I guess there's two ways to look at that. There's not a lot of oil in the sense of probably places where we can drill. So what we've spent a lot of the last couple years doing, like 20 years probably, with oil and gas, to my understanding, is fracking and things like that, which is like reclaiming old wells and making them fucking produce, and a lot of things like horizontal, which is like directional drilling. So like if you take a straw and put it in a cup and you put it straight down, there's always going to be some oil or water that's going to sit on the outside. You can't get it all. But if you can take a straw and you can put it fucking down and then put it on an angle flat along the bottom of the cup, you can get more of the oil. So that's what they do now. They'll drill down and then they'll kick out on an angle. And then they'll fucking drill for a couple miles in the direction, and then they'll perforate the well, which is when they shoot. Basically, it's almost like explosives that go up underground and cracks the ground, and then the oil flows out through the well. And that's what we spend a lot of time doing now with the oil and gas. But I think when people say that we haven't really tapped into it, I mean, yeah, there's definitely parts of the ocean that are too deep to drill in because we just can't. Like, it's too hard. That's why when BP blew up their well, it was so hard to fix because it's deep water drilling, and that's what we call deep water. It goes deeper, we just can't get out there. And that's like the Arctic. They say when the Arctic melts, like, that's opening up new shipping lanes as well as opportunities for mining minerals and fucking shit like that. There's a lot of oil out there. It's just we probably can't get to it.
I want it all. I want to be a Saudi prince.
This guy, yeah. Come look at my dusty Ferrari collection. Nice.
Covered in gold.
Yeah. Different diamonds and everything else. Looking like I fucking drive down the highway on two wheels while my other friends get out and change the tires on the other side of the car for YouTube videos.
Fuck yeah.
You ever seen that video of them doing that?
Not that, but I see how they go on those fucking highways and it's just dirt on the side, so they'll fucking get going to like 100, 120 miles an hour, then fucking drift off into that dirt and just rip the fucking wheel.
Those guys are nuts, man. Yeah,
I don't,
that's funny.
I don't see how they don't die because they're not even in seatbelts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, I'm
All this CGI, like, and it really sucks.
it must make them look good.
Meanwhile, there's just people in Russia making real videos of like the craziest shit.
Yeah, what gets me is the people who climb up on top of buildings and towers and shit like and cranes and do handstands and shit like that. It almost
Yeah.
my heart fucking like races when I watch the videos, even though I know they're not gonna fall because the video wouldn't be up. Except for the fucking skydiver that fucking jumped off and it didn't fucking her base jumper in Russia. Climbed up a big antenna, him and a buddy, and the first dude jumped through his parachute and it didn't fucking come out. You just see him just smack the fucking snow, and they were a few hundred feet
Oh
up.
man,
And you never see if the friend jumps. I think he climbs back down instead.
that's fucked up. Yeah, I didn't see that one.
But other than that, they always land it or they always climb it. And fucking oh, that one I think they're climbing like a Dubai tower or something like that. That was crazy.
Top of the building with the crane on top of it. Yeah, it was the tallest building in the world. And then not only that, they went up to the top of the actual like arm or whatever of the crane. It was, yeah, that shit made me sick. Fuck man.
And I was just thinking, if that was me, I would have fell so long ago. And I'd be so scared to be up to that point that they're at. Like when they're climbing the
How
arm
would
of
you
the.
ever get down?
I'd have to have a parachute.
Somebody would have to physically remove me from that crane somehow. I don't, because I think I would freeze at some point and I would just lock. I couldn't move.
And eventually your muscles would give out and you'd fall.
That or yeah, I just die there, lost in the crane for some friggin' mornings instead of fucking. Well, he's a lucky charm on the end of the crane now, I guess.
Luckily, it's so cold at this elevation, it'll preserve them, just like the bodies on Everest.
That'd be fucked. Yeah, I don't know how people do that stuff. Like I guess it's just a different human, right? Like some people just have no fear, where I would be terrified to fucking do that.
Yep, I've got no desire. It's kind of cool watching people do it, but I'm plenty content with that.
And maybe you're right when you mentioned a parachute. Like we don't know, but those guys probably have a parachute on at a minimum, just in case.
I don't know. Some of those people, it's hard to.
Hard
Hard.
to say.
Yeah, hard to gauge them out. They might fucking not have one. Because even if you have a parachute, you'd have to like leap out for it to work. So if you just fall off misgrabbing, you're just gonna smack stuff and fall.
True. Or land on the top of the building, depending like where you are. And then of course, yeah, if you slip, you're not exactly jumping straight, so it's all gonna take a minute. Like if you're rolling down through the air, you're gonna pull the parachute. It's gonna be a violent event when it straightens you out.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking about Grand Theft Auto when I have a parachute and I fall off the side of a building. Never works how I think it is.
Please die just like shortly near the top. Thankfully. There's a video in Russia about people like getting up on shit like that. There's like a courtyard in between three buildings or something. There's at least two buildings, one across from each other. I don't know if they have a rope set up or what the fuck they've done. But there's a girl in the video and she slides down the roof of the building on the snow and she's got this rope tied to her or something. And she fucking swings out like in between these two buildings. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'm just like, you kids decide, like, which one of you fucking people decided to do that first? You guys are nuts. I don't even think I'd do that third, man, after seeing other people do it. I'd just be like, no.
Fuck that. No way. Not me.
Growing up in Russia would have been weird, though, I guess. From what we can tell. I mean, so much shit's happened to their country, I guess it would be weird.
Yeah, especially if you had a living grandfather and dad, because you get to hear all the shit that happened throughout all the generations.
Different story. Because they didn't even believe in microwaves or something until like the 90s. They were like banned or something in Russia. They didn't even let people have them. Didn't think they were safe to have.
Well, I would have tried to be a funny guy then started a band called the Microwaves. We're the Microwaves.
Yeah, that would be a good name for the microwaves. Like the sound of that fucking exploding.
He's like a black belt in what I don't know, but he is
I
one.
think in jujitsu for some weird fucking reason. He is ex-KGB. He's definitely, well, I mean, I don't know. It's Russia. It's probably all bullshit. Putin's probably just some guy they found somewhere. If we were gonna tell everyone that you're ex-KGB and take some pictures of you fucking fighting with a black belt on, we're gonna write some stories, but we're gonna make you the president. Fuck, he's probably not even the president. It's probably just like, you know how like the president supposedly always has like a body double? Well, Russia just decided to tell everyone that Putin is the president, but it's probably not.
And it works.
Just some regular dude. It's probably like a guy that taught at a school or something. Ah, yes, Russian propaganda machine is very alive and well.
Very good.
Like, I don't know if, like, when you think about Putin on the world stage, like, he's a really interesting dictator. Like, he's definitely not a country I'm living. I mean, I guess as long as you're loyal to the country and different things, you probably don't have a problem, which isn't really hard to do. I'm sure you're happy to be American and happy to be Canadian. It's probably pretty easy to be Russian, right?
I would
But
think
like
so.
Putin was kind of the original meme guy. Like he was like everyone was kind of laughing at Putin years ago, and it's like whole he has like a calendar every year. They take like a calendar of pictures of him in like strong
Hell yeah.
No, they. Yeah, right. Like weird shit like that. Oh, speaking of which, man, I'm excited for tomorrow. Trump's got a list of 100 pardons. 100. Well, they say around 100, but it could be more, could be less.
100 pardons.
I want to
Tiger
know.
King. Tiger King.
There's a group of people that are working on behalf of him to get him pardoned by the president, and he was asked that in a press conference if he was going to pardon him, and his answer was like, "I don't really know who he is, but I think my son does." Like, oh man, if he pardons him, he'll restore everything. Like America will just go back to normal. I swear.
That's all we need is
Pardon the
Tiger.
Tiger King.
Yep, just pardon the Tiger King. He didn't do nothing wrong. I've seen the whole damn show. I can vouch for the guy.
It's weird because his YouTube is all still there and shit. Like it's just
He's not.
he's not. Yeah.
Hopefully not for long.
We'll know tomorrow. Oh fuck, there'll be a that'll be breaking news. Like no matter what's being talked about, if he gets out of jail, if he'll make a press appearance, like Tiger King will be all over this.
Oh
He'll
yeah.
be all over social
That's
media.
Tiger King. They let him out. You're gonna be hearing from him. I've just been waiting to talk to y'all people. I got a lot to say. First thing I want to say is, fuck Carol Baskins, and she did shitty in Dancing with the Stars, and I voted against her. Second note is, I can't wait to get me a cheeseburger and say hello to my husband. I heard he divorced me, but I'm gonna call him up. We're gonna talk it out. You know, I'm a big star now. After all, I talked to the president, and you know, things are gonna work out. Tiger King's back, and I might be running for presidential in 2024. Tiger King.
You know what? I'd actually bet $20 that what you just said is probably pretty accurate to what he would say.
Oh yeah, I know my boy.
Fucked up as that is. I
Uh,
mean, he is going to be more famous now when he gets out.
I hope they put him on Dancing with the Stars. They put Carol Baskin on there. They better put fucking Tiger King on there.
Weren't they actually trying to get her locked up? Wasn't there some new evidence out, or is that just again some fake news thing? But I thought I heard that there was something.
I heard it too, but I never seen nothing arise of it.
It sounds like she did it. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, she knew her husband was cheating on her. And she knew he was getting ready to fucking leave country. She has all the motive.
And didn't his family like take out an ad during Dancing with the Stars, like explaining their side of it or something too? I think they believe firmly that she killed their father or something like that.
Yeah, and the mother believes that too. The ex-wife or whatever.
I wonder who else they'll pardon. Like 97 or 100 pardons. Like fuck. Makes me kind of wonder who's on that list. There'll be some fucking happy people tomorrow, and some of them probably aren't in jail. It'll just clear their record, but.
I'm just shooting for Tiger King. My boy.
That's the one I'm looking for. Ever since he said that at the press conference, man, it's never left my mind. I've just been waiting for it to happen.
Free the Tiger King. Ooh, not enough.
If he was smart, he'd pardon the Tiger King and then try to back him as a political candidate, because people probably might vote for. Well, they might not. I don't know. It's a hard call.
They, if Trump backed Tiger King for the 2024 election, I guarantee you he'd get it. Just because people would say, fuck it. They'd say, it was so crazy it was so crazy a few years ago, let's see if we can top it. And people would vote for him.
Crazier, so that would be fucking something else.
Candace Owens is already thinking about running for
Hmm?
Candace Owens is already thinking about running for 2024 though too.
Who the fuck is that?
She's a black chick that I talk about. One that's
She's like a news anchor type, isn't she? Political commentator.
I've told you about her
I've
before.
heard the name.
Political commentator? That's what Nip said. Don't fucking look at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But you've seen her before. I've showed you videos of her.
Is she on Dancing with the
Oh my
Stars?
god, I would
Okay.
punch you in the face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I've never even watched Dancing with the Stars, so it wouldn't even be relevant if they did. I feel like dancing, dancing.
You know, I bet you Trump doesn't check his own mail. Imagine him fucking walking out every day to check his fucking mail.
I never thought about that. Yeah, the president doesn't even check his own mail, so why am I the bad guy?
You're not. It's just a fucking silly argument. It's just crazy.
And that's why you don't stare at the sun, kids. One more level for a couple minutes, and the final rip in the stream's over. It's over, yeah, it's over. Level select. Oh, and that game I've been playing, I'm like 6 hours into it, thinking the game was almost over, so I was like, well, this is going to be the hard part thing, because I've got like a countdown to get shit done. So I decided to get on the internet and give myself some spoilers. The game's over 100 hours long, and
You didn't even play it last night,
that
though.
Persona 5.
Persona?
Yeah,
Holy shit. That's a big game.
and you can get a game over in it too before beating the game all the way.
That's a cool twist to a game. That's really fucking cool that they've done that.
So they said create fucking extra save files throughout different points in the game. That way if you fuck up you can go back. But now I'm like dreading playing it because now I know it's going to be so much harder and I just hit the tip of the iceberg. Oh. Oh. That was my ankle. My fucking ankle. Johnny Angle. Yeah, he hates me. Because I never invite him.
I mean, I never see him online. I don't actually. He has that skull or something. I always sort of they're online.
That's his calling card. The skull. Whoa. Weird little horse.
Last online 16 days ago.
MIA.
You know people have like not been online a long time and it doesn't even tell you when they last been online.
Ah, that's way more than like 2 months then, I think.
Like over 2 years I think is what it
Oh.
said.
Damn.
I have like 3 people I just went by, it won't even tell you anymore.
Yeah, they might be dead.
They could be. I mean, literally, though. Some of them, I think, were friends with me on PS. Very well.
Oh, I'm sorry they died.
That'd be something if they could advise you of that.
The next of kin.
Writing to a friend who's no longer with us.
I'd be cool with that. Oh, I gotta get that muskrat gap. Muskrat gap.
Sweet features built into the PS5. Instead of sensor pulsing, there's 5 years that automatically senses back remote control that all your friends letting you know you're probably dead.
Damn, that's some tech.
Your friend got a job, left the house, got his own mailbox now. Won't be playing for a while.
He learned how to drive. Better watch out.
He'll do it. Gets into the car and has his dad with the controller out. Be the steering wheel. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I wonder if his dad would get mad. It's not a controller, it's a steering wheel.
Oh, I bet.
Dark buttons ever.
Hit the start button, son. Where's the start button, Dad? Hit the fucking start button, son. It's a goddamn Prius. Huh?
Yeah. If he has been hanging out on this stream, man, it's definitely been the roast. Roasted.
Yeah.
He's got more than I do, not the comment.
I don't know what he'd say except for you're right about everything.
You guys are a bunch of cunts.
I hate you. I hate you all.
This is what friends do. We make each other better. It's fucking crazy. Maybe he is actually sitting over there listening to all this, and he can put all those other groups of friends and how they were always the problem, and he's like, wait a minute, maybe these guys are right. All it's just reoccurring themes, reoccurring things.
Oh, with an actual flashbacks and shit.
He's having a fucking epiphany right now, just sitting there. You know what? These guys are right. I am an awful child. My dad probably hasn't fucking jerked off in years. He probably hasn't leave the house to jerk off. He probably jerks off in the truck he's on, for fuck's sake.
I made my dad gay on accident.
Imagine that story. The cops get you jerking off at a fucking gas station truck stop. No, no, you don't understand. My kid lives with me. One of the cops would probably understand. Like, oh shit, you too?
How old's yours? 37.
Give me a cigarette.
Oh shit, mine's only 14.
I mean, it'd be a proud dad moment, though. He'd be like, hey, listen, he checks his own mail then, so.
He's a go-getter. He
Back from being deployed, there's just like 10 months of mail jammed in your mailbox. Told you I wouldn't touch it. Left it there for you. Fucking chilling in the rain.
No, my secret files though. Why didn't you put a tarp around the mailbox?
Oh, fuck. comes back, you'll like hate us with a passion. It'd be interesting if he did come back. Let's have it out. It's always be secretly bitter.
Oh yeah, I've gone too far to fucking. I'm past the point of no return.
It was your true feelings now.
Yep. Fucking cat's out of the bag. God damn my legs. I mean, they're better than Lieutenant Dan's off Forrest Gump. He's got magic legs, but they're not real. No one told him though.
I need to watch that movie again because I really don't remember it as a kid when I saw it.
Well, he likes to drink lots of soda pop when meeting the president. He's met 2 presidents. Jenny always told him to run, and so he always just did what Jenny told him. So when he was in Vietnam, he just ran. They gave him the Purple Heart.
I kind of remember some of it, but I really don't remember it at all. And I feel like as being older and being able to understand it, you probably find it hilarious. Sounds hilarious.
Oh yeah, and when he's a little kid, fucking getting on the bus for the first time, the bus driver's smoking a cigarette, lady. He goes try to find a seat, and they're like little Alabama kids. So he's got his weird fucking leg braces on. He's going to sit somewhere, and every kid's like, "Seat's taken, seat's taken, seat's taken." And then finally, this one little girl is like, "You can sit here
If you want to.
if you want to." And that's Jenny. And the first time he laid eyes on Jenny, he knew he was in love.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again. I haven't done it yet. There's nowhere I could probably watch it for free. It wouldn't be on Netflix, I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried to watch Forrest Gump for a while. I think I've got a VHS of it.
We have the
I
DVD
feel like
too.
I would probably laugh pretty hard at it.
Oh yeah, he invented the smiley face. Have a nice day, fucking. When he just felt like running, and he was running across America or whatever. His face was all muddy, and this dude was talking to him, running next to him, trying to have ideas or something. Then he grabs Forrest grabs the shirt and fucking cleans his face off it, and it's like, "Have a nice day." And then the fucking guy looks at the fucking t-shirt, and it's like a perfect smiley face. And it's like, no, no, and that's how that fucking, slogan or whatever, have a nice day with a smile. It's because of Forrest Gump. He was a ping pong champion. He got shot in the buttocks in Vietnam. He's a good man.
I gotta check on the phone. Just see where the fuck I can see that.
Where is Forrest Gump available?
Walmart. I don't know.
He's available in my heart. Jenny gave him AIDS.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. Sweet. I'll have to watch that shit tonight.
Oh, hell yeah, that'll be good material then. We can talk about fucking Doc's magic legs. How he comes from a long line of warriors that always fall in battle, and how he got saved, and now he's pissed off and sour in life because he was supposed to go out in battle. Now he's a disabled veteran who's also a shrimp boat captain. You,
Why he takes pride in checking his own mail, I guess. Makes sense now.
I will use my legs. I refuse to drive.
I can't drive.
I wish I was God and somehow I could force him to fucking put green face paint on and squat down and hop around like a frog. I mean, that takes God tier power to. There's no way he would willingly do that.
He probably does, yeah.
Imagine having someone strike you with godlike powers. Like, let's say that happens to me right now, and all of a sudden I'm just compulsed to fucking paint my face green. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't want to do it, but I can't stop myself from doing it. And all of a sudden I'm squatting and fucking ribbit, and I can't control myself. Like, that would be scary. It would be scary. Like, your body just starts doing shit and you cannot control it or fucking stop it. That sounds like future weapons.
It's already pretty scary.
I'm gonna be found one day, and it's gonna be awesome.
Call it like God for a day or something.
Well, I said they got Bruce Almighty and fucking Evan Almighty or Kevin Almighty or fucking whatever it is.
Yeah, but did he really fuck with people in that movie? I can't remember. He did a lot of nice shit or something for people, didn't he?
I would like to see, because me and my wife have been watching stuff about the Roman gods and stuff like that. I would like to see an actual movie where it shows like Zeus sneaking in, pretending to be dudes, fucking chicks, impregnating them, fucking. That would be some great god tier movie shit, because there's so much fucked up shit as far as like the Roman gods and all that, and what they were known for doing, like.
The Greek gods.
Yeah, the Greek gods, yeah. Greek mythology. We need to have a good fucking Greek movie where they actually tell the real fucking stories. Like the Minotaur, that half man, half bull. It's all because fucking this bitch or this god couldn't fuck this bitch or something, so fucking he made her horny for the bull. So she fucks the bull.
That's not how it happened.
Okay.
He did it to a guy's wife because he had something going on with with the girl's husband. Remember, there was something going on, and so instead of him
punishing that guy, he punished the wife, made her horny for
the animal.
Oh, that's right. No, what it was is I think it was Poseidon. Yeah, Poseidon had this dude growing cows for him. And this dude fucking was always supposed to give the cows up. And he had this one fucking like badass bull. And he didn't want to give it to Poseidon, so he fucking lied and said he didn't have it. Well, Poseidon's a god, so he fucking knew it. So what he did is he possessed the fucking woman to want to have sex with that prized bull. And give birth to a baby. Half bull, half man. That's the birth of the Minotaur. Isn't that a great movie? Yeah, which is
They could, like, it's almost like Game of Thrones type shit.
And show the sex scene of her fucking the bull.
Gross.
Like, this should be on. It'd be on HBO, just like Game of Thrones. They don't show that shit on TV. That's HBO and fucking buying it. Yeah. Mine would just be Cinemax. Skinemax, be the shit. The best CGI. This bull baby is gonna look so grotesque. It looked like Chaz as a baby.
I need to get some more of the strawberry stuff out.
Baby Chaz. Oh god, I don't remember some of the other ones. I know. Zeus. The only way he could get into this one chick's room is to become like sand particles.
Yeah, because the dad locked her in a fucking thing.
Yeah, but he fucked her as sand.
No, he grew out. He came.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he went in there as sand and came into.
Okay, I thought he remained as sand,
No,
and fucking
were you not
she got
really
fucked
watching?
by Zeus sand and kind of.
I'm not even into that shit, and I was paying more.
Well, I don't
attention to
care.
it than you
My
were.
scene would have the sand fucking.
So these are all these are all stories about the mythical gods and shit. Is this like a series or something that you're watching?
Oh yeah. I've been watching like some BBC documentary shit or whatever, the true stories of the gods and shit. Just like Zeus, fucking his dad, fucking oh god, I can't think of his name. Big badass. He ate all of his kids. Zeus was the one that got like escaped or whatever, and fucking. Who the fuck am I trying to think of? Like a Titan god, because before like Zeus, the original gods were like giants and shit like that, and like devourers and fucking shit's crazy. Like, it would make for such a good movie, and I want to be in it. I want to be a prisoner peasant. That's like the comedic relief. Be awesome.
You don't want to be the Minotaur?
No, but I would make contact with the Doc and see if he wants to be, because he's got those little legs and a big barrel chest, so you could dress him up like a half bull, half man pretty easily.
Oh god.
The Manitard.
You should know better. You were relentless on Chad for like months.
Yeah, that's what Kathy was saying. She's like, is he retarded? Does he know who you are? Like, you want to go out on good terms with me. Otherwise, I'm going to eat you alive, man.
Because he's seen enough of your shit. He's been around long enough to know.
With a
his
nice
mouth.
canteen and some farva beans.
What the fuck is this person doing?
I don't know.
They stopped a few seconds ago, and now they're pulled up a little bit, and they're going again. Are they gonna stop again? No.
They're probably on Grinder or something.
And your door still, and there's a light on inside the car too.
Is there?
Yeah, in the back you can see it.
Oh, close that door for me.
That's been open for how many hours?
Yeah, close that. You're gonna have to push start the car for me now. Push start my car, it never starts. Oh! Yay! I wanna fucking take Doc on the Maury show and have a paternity test. And that way at the end, Amari can be like, well, Doc's father, it turns out you are not the father. Then he disowns him.
Kicks him out. I was thinking you were going there.
Yeah, they need to go on and have a paternity test. Because if it's not his kid, he needs to throw Doc out.
They don't look
Day
alike.
one is freedom back.
Well, Doc's dad's a smaller build, and Doc's a big build, so I got a feeling his mom is a big one. his dad harpooned a chick.
Yeah, because he was real small.
He towered over his dad. So I think his mom is a Norwegian wrestler or something. And Helga from Norway.
I'm hungry.
I like to lift kettlebells. I pick up fallen horses. I like you, tiny man. You'd be my bitch from now on.
Nobody's commented on the stream at all, did they?
Nope. I'm getting ready to close the stream down too, but it's been seen, and it's staying up because I didn't fucking violate nothing. So, yeah, this is gonna be up for forever and ever, Doc. You can always come back to this video and know how people feel about you. It'll be good. It's humbling, isn't it? I've been humbled before. Like, I know I know I run my mouth. I know I procrastinate, and those are really the biggest things that are wrong with me, is I don't shut the fuck up, but I procrastinate. And sometimes I think I'm funnier than I really am, but if I'm stoned, I don't give a shit. I'm having a good time. But at least I can acknowledge my flaws. I don't need no secret clearance to know that. Oh, come on, Pop Thump. Oh, God, yes.
Ew.
It was satisfying. He thinks he's so alpha. Those are the kind of kids that needed a big brother to beat the crap out of them all the time.
Get them in line.
What the hell is she doing?
I hope.
She's talking to the TV. Look at her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Doc, I hope you cover your tub in Dawn dish soap. Do it. Think you're man enough? Cover that tub in fucking dish soap. And she's got issues.
She takes after you.
I never thought that TV was real when I was a kid. Like a real
Look
portal.
at her. She's going like this now.
It's like a real portal.
I never thought that.
I think she might be doing it to TikTok. I don't know.
Alright, Doc, I'm gonna cut the stream, but don't worry, I'll still talk about you. I'll make you feel better. I'm a nice guy like that. How do I even stop the stream? Not start new recording. Not save that. Broadcast. Stop broadcast. Pusha.